1998.
Cannot believe I'm talking to you right now.
Biggest point for me, my production was only...
Welcome everyone. Building an Empire Decoded by Chairman, presented by Sterling Perfumes and Cosmetics. From a leading businessman to considered to be the top most inspiring leaders from fragrance and cosmetics, Mr. Ali Asgar Fakhruddin has created a legacy. Today in this episode, we witness his journey to success. Welcome, sir.
Thank you.
How are you, sir?
I'm fine, thank you.
First, I want to ask, how are you so down to earth?
I'm down to earth because I'm always thankful to Allah for all His blessings, and it is whatever today I am, it is He has given this, and that is my belief, and I'm very thankful to Him.
When you hear the word leaders, what does that mean to you?
Leaders, for me, is someone who takes care of the people beneath you. Leader doesn't mean power for me. Leader doesn't mean show off. Leader doesn't mean for me being someone very powerful or proud or something. For me, leader is someone who is who really understands the the work which is given to him as a leader. So what he needs to do as a leader, if he understands that well, and then he takes care about his people and the job which he has to do, and make sure that is executed well, with honesty, with results, and there is a vision behind that.
Vision. We are talking about vision, big words. I cannot believe I'm talking to you right now. Chairman, a leader who is considered to be the top most inspiring person in the fragrance industry and cosmetics as well. Sir, do you know how many brands you have?
Alhamdulillah. First I will say Alhamdulillah, thanks to him. And yes, we have lots of brands. We have lots of different categories and different brands in the different categories. So yeah, Alhamdulillah, we have lots of brands.
Lots of brands. Something I'll take today home. Sir, can you talk about the journey, when it all started?
My journey started when I was born.
Long journey. We have all the time in the world today.
So the real journey in this world of business, in the real world which we call, once you are out of your studies and then you enter the real world where you understand how you can earn money, live a life, or what you can do for a society, or for yourself, for your family, for everyone around you. So my journey in really, when I was 19, I started to work. I joined my father's business along with my elder brothers, and I believe that was 1987. So when I finished my studies, I started working in my trading shop, and was guided by my elder brothers and my father. And I started in I still remember when I started in the trading shop, I was asked to make sure that the shop is clean, and I was asked to do a packaging and all that small things. Today, which is I feel that was something so good my elders taught me. So today I understand the business to the lowest level the people work. So that was my first step, which really I feel is something which makes me successful. So because I understand the smallest things in the business. So it was 1987 when I joined the trading, and then from there I started working in many small things, like being a cashier, like being a salesman, looking after the imports and inventory systems and all that. In those days, we were not very organized and we didn't have any computer system or anything. So at that point of time, because of my education, I was able to bring in lots of systems in the company, organize the systems, warehouse management, inventory management, accounting, and many other things, small things. And then I was also, after a year or so, I involved myself in the sales. So once I was in sales, then till today, I love sales. Sales is something which if you are a salesman, you learn everything. So then I started in my trading business. From the sales, I also started purchasing, and then I started traveling. That was the biggest point for me. When I learned, the traveling really taught me so much. In my career, I learned a lot. I traveled to China, to Taiwan, to European countries, to London, many places. And honestly, that was a very turning point for me to understand the world market and where the world is heading towards. And I was given the section at that time to handle the cosmetics and fragrance section. And from that time onwards, something which is very important is I have been very focused. And I always like to do what I like, So I was never pressurized also with my family to do this or that. And I was very passionate about what I was doing, and I had in-depth knowledge during the entire journey. Then a time came when, with my experience, I had learned so much. And in my wildest dream, I had never thought that we would enter into the manufacturing of fragrances and cosmetics. Actually, honestly, it just happened. I was in the business and we were doing, alhamdulillah, by grace of Allah, we were doing very good. And the demand was so much, and we were not able to procure the material. And one fine day, we thought that let's put up a factory. And honestly, trust me, I had no idea how you set up a factory or anything. Yes, but it was always on my mind because I had traveled so much. I had seen so many factories in the world. So I knew how it looks, how it happens. So from there on, I took it forward. We started a very small factory. I still remember the first day, my production was only 250 pieces. And something which somebody will say, what is this, But alhamdulillah, we made good product. Gradually, I learned how to run a factory. I brought a lot of machines. It will sound a little funny, but honestly, I used to travel in the exhibitions to buy machines. And I was buying machines like I was buying vegetables from the exhibition. I would negotiate in the exhibition and buy the machine directly from there and ask them to ship it to me. So I had made lots of mistakes also, but you always learn from the mistakes. So one thing was I was very ambitious. I had a vision. I knew what I need to do. And the most important thing is I was ready to take the risk. It was always a calculated risk. Okay, what will happen if I buy a machine or extra machine? Okay, there is certain amounts which would be lost. It's fine. It will be learning. But alhamdulillah, I have been always successful. Yes, there has been few moments where we had wrong purchases and all that. So this is how my small journey, but it's a long journey. I can continue. But if you have anything else to ask, please go ahead.
Have you ever taken a holiday for yourself?
Okay, this is something. I have really traveled and I was very focused on my traveling. I know many people, when they go to Europe, London, they would go for business and take 1 or 2 days at least to. But I was never like that. When I went for my business, I was so focused on the business and I would come the very next day when my work was finished. Yes, I used to take holidays with my family. And yes, it's very difficult to remove time, but Alhamdulillah, I take holidays. It's important to rejuvenate yourself.
One more question. How are you so fit?
Alhamdulillah, I am very cautious about my health. And like you said, as a leader, I also care for my people who work around me and make sure that they all are also healthy. To be honest, health is wealth. So if whatever you earn, but if you're not healthy and you don't have a good health, it will affect you and whatever you do. So I try to maintain myself. I do a little bit of sporting activities, little bit gym here and there, and just try to, the moment I feel I'm a little gaining weight, I control myself.
You are one ambitious man. Thank you for the segment, Mr. Ali Asgar Fakhruddin. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Thanks.